I'm a ghost, I call your name, you look right through me. You're the reason I'm alone and masturbate. I've been trying to fix my right, but that shit's broken. That shit's broken. Lie, try to lie, but now you know it. That I'm having no time. Low, 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 low. Was the prototype like 3 stacks on that CD? An example of the perfect candidate now. All your girlfriends say that you don't wanna see me. You're the reason that I just can't concentrate. I've been trying to fix my pride, but that shit's broken. That shit's broken.
Sometimes it's hard to wake up in the morning, mind full of demons. I don't wanna hear them anymore. Got me heartbroken, fine. So many babies screaming cause they seeing destruction before they see a human being. So they start smoking weed. We'll never get our day until we learn to pray. Keep our families in shape cause they all broken. Why do ghetto birds die before we learn to fly? Somebody else's child quoting guns, smoking weed. Can all make a change, so I'm told, but I haven't seen the change unfold. I'll keep hoping, please, if you prefer to breathe. Communities in need of people that will lead. Keep your eyes open. I can only say I'll try until the day I die. Though half our problems can be based on economical greed, a dying breed, addicted to weed to get G's. With my heart open, greed brings only misery, away to tragedy. So I stay sucker free, only a few chosen rise. My ghetto queens rise, don't be afraid to try. Too many of us die for the door to open wise. My brothers be wise, stay focused on the prize. Though everybody dies, we continue growing, one day at a time.
I was the knight in shining armor in your movies. Put your lips on mine and love the aftertaste now. I'm a ghost, I call your name, you look right through me. You're the reason I'm alone and masturbate. I've been trying to fix my right, but that shit's broken. That shit's broken. Lie, try to lie, but now you know it. That I'm having no time. Low, 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 low. Was the prototype like 3 stacks on that CD? An example of the perfect candidate now. All your girlfriends say that you don't wanna see me. You're the reason shit's broken.
Sometimes it's hard to wake up in the morning, mom.
Good morning, New Ventura. I'm your host, Chuck Ambrose, here with a new haircut and your morning news. Today, you can expect sunny skies, cool ocean breezes, and overall pleasant weather here in beautiful New Ventura. We're expecting some light rain later this week, which I'm sure everyone's gardens will be very happy about. Get out, enjoy the sunshine, and soak up that sweet vitamin D, everyone. Coming up this week, head to the Beachside Convention Center in the residential district for the 3rd annual New Ventura Comics Expo. Show up to support your favorite artists, local and otherwise. Featured local artists this year include Tara Burris from Rampants in Little Redemption, Haruto Shio from Beachside and Residential, and Len Vang from Apachio in Delirium. In other news, New Ventura's loyal heroes are happy to announce that they haven't had to intervene in a single crime this week. They've enjoyed this impromptu vacation that's let them spend more time with their loved ones. Keep up the good work, New Ventura. If we all work together, we can make our beautiful city the cleanest and safest in the world. Up next, New Ventura's Top 10 Green Spaces, an interview with Lana Little, singer of the Downbeat Uproar, and NBN's own Layla Little will be on location in Little Redemption, interviewing locals for their opinions on the new shopping center being constructed in Salva, right after this commercial break. Welcome back, everybody.
That was quite a bit going on this week.
Yeah, totally nothing weird about anything that Chuck just said.
No.
That was
Or
perfectly
the
normal.
or the overlay.
Look,
Yeah.
that's a normal Friday in New Ventura City. Apparently.
That's the news for you, you know? That's the news for you.
So, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, welcome back to another episode of Abnormalcy. I'm your facilitator for the evening, Zeke Nelsons, and let's do a quick recap on what happened last time. Last week, our merry band of heroes, Laurel Calton, played by Raven Kennedy, Camille Logan, played by Leslee Everett, Brayden Fallbrook, played by Chad Osborn, Damian Walsh, played by Ryan Allen, and Ronnie Rasmussen, played by Carrion Comfort's own founder and creative director, Wes Franks, were called away on an emergency mission by Detective Estella Black. They were to investigate the sudden disappearance of everyone in a 4-block area of the island of Ragdoll just off the coast. They trekked across the tunnel to get there, encountering a couple stumbling blocks along the way, such as Damian's oh-so-likable coworker. But finally, they reached the wall of fog that demarcated the dead zone from within which no one had returned in over 24 hours. And as they stepped inside to investigate, our heroes found themselves becoming sluggish, sleepy even. And soon, all 5 of them had slumped to the ground and fallen asleep where they stood. Which brings us to today's story. So, friends, you find yourselves being woken up by a stranger that you've never seen before. He's, average height. He's got dark skin, very noticeable horns coming out of his head. He dressed nicely, but he shakes each of you awake, and you find yourselves in a really nice neighborhood, much nicer than you were in when you went to sleep. everything's like super pristine. Like you could swear that you were in the residential district. It's so nice here. And your new friend makes sure all of you are doing okay, gets you to your feet, and he's like, did the heat get to you guys? Here, come in, let me get you some water or something. And he ushers you into a little cafe nearby.
No,
Sits you down at a table, get you some water. How you feeling about that?
No. I'm not feeling great about this at all because we didn't pass out in a fucking quaint little neighborhood with a cafe. We passed out in fucking... No.
I'm right there with Ronnie on this one.
Yeah, no. You keep your water to yourself. I don't even know who... This is going... Look, I don't discriminate against, abnormal powers and stuff like that. Like, you got something going on. We saw horns, a couple weeks ago. It's fine.
Yeah.
But
The last time I saw horns, I ended up with pretty deep scratch wounds, and I don't want to do that again. So, I'm good, I think.
Well, I really think we're more just curious where we are. Where are we, sir?
Oh, downtown Ragdoll. Are you guys not from around here?
This isn't downtown
You could
Ragdoll.
say that.
this isn't downtown Ragdoll.
This isn't I'm like... None of this is Ragdoll.
There is a significant lack of people spitting acid on the sidewalk. People trying to sell you drugs. People trying to sell you bootleg DVDs. Do you have any bootleg DVDs? Any new ones?
You got the green
Can't say I do, sir.
There's far less screaming, too.
Listen, why don't you guys come in and sit down for a minute?
What?
Maybe answers here first? Oh, maybe like one or two? Maybe?
If we're good. Answer a question if we're good. All right? Maybe one. Yeah, one. We'll do one. We'll trade.
Fair enough. Okay. Let's keep our voices down.
Why we gotta keep our voices down? We're outside. We're in this...
Yeah. Ask your question.
Why did we pass out in the mist? I'm sorry. I know you had a question there, and I just gotta hijack that. That is my fault. I'm freaking out right now.
Can we have
You
two
would,
questions?
Ronnie. You would, Ronnie. Can we have two questions?
Yeah. Can we
You
trade
can
two
have-
for two?
You can have 2 questions.
Okay.
Well, you can answer Ronnie's first. Kind of, if you know that one. Then.
Why? No, I don't know. I don't know why. We don't talk about the mist.
So you know the mist
Just
is a
roll.
thing.
Just roll with it.
But you know the mist is a thing. You
Mhm.
know the mist is
Sure.
a thing.
Yes. You can get the voices down.
Okay. Listen. I don't
Roll
get much
with
quieter.
I don't like. There's one thing I don't like, and I don't like being treated like a kindergartner. Sorry. Second question. Sorry.
Second question.
We don't talk about the mist. God, that was not an answer to my question, by the way. I just want to say that was a non-answer.
Well, it sounds like he doesn't know.
Why are you wearing a suit if you don't know things? That's fine. Second question.
I don't think suits mean you know things.
Well, also, why would you say that we don't talk about the mist if you don't know about the mist?
In response to Ronnie's suit question, he's going to give a little hand gesture and be like, why don't you take a look at yourselves before you talk to me about how I'm dressed? And you'll all notice that you're dressed a lot differently and a lot nicer than you were when you fell asleep. Like, not like anything super outside of your own style, but just like everything's much higher quality. Like, you look dapper.
Who changed my clothes? Why did my
I
clothes
don't like being
change?
changed.
Why?
Yeah. I got knocked out in the middle of a city street and somebody changed my clothes, all right?
Is this a shared hallucination or a shared dream?
I think. Do you? Wait, no. You and Damian. You might be able to figure this out.
Yeah, what am I sort of getting off this when it comes to the whole the mental powers?
You're not. You can tell that you are being. That your mental state is being affected, but not by a mental power. If that
Okay.
makes sense.
Is there anybody else on this street, or is it just this guy?
Oh, yeah, there are people passing by, a total, like, heterogeneity mix of, like, abnormals, normals, people of, like, all, like, the whole realm of, like, human to very not human, just, like, going about their daily lives around you.
And the last thing I'm curious about, do the buildings that are around us now look like they fit where the buildings were before, if that makes sense?
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes sense, but
Yeah, everything seems to pretty much line up.
So it's not some leave it to beaver ass shit going on right now.
Right.
yeah, we're not in like a different. That's interesting.
I'm fairly certain our bodies have not moved, given what we saw when we entered the mist. I'm just trying to figure out what is happening to our minds and how we are sharing the same space.
I'm willing to go with some sort of dream connection.
Laurel, would you be able to call up your little pocket watch you had before?
Yes.
So when you do that, have you ever seen those watches where it's like a watch and then it has like another tinier watch that's like a world clock kind of deal?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, so you've got one of those going on now, and the small face is going very slowly, very, very slowly, and then the bigger face is going totally normal speed.
Is there a label on the small face?
Yes. Let's just say it just says normal.
I'm just going to, like, show it around to everyone. We did say time fuckery.
And not this kind of time fuckery, though. Okay. I got.
This is a little backwards.
Ronnie.
For that.
Yeah, Ronnie. I think our best bet right now is to just go in and have a drink.
I've got shit I've got to do.
Not for another probably 2 days in this world.
Wait, what?
Wait.
Wait, what do you mean 2 days in this world? In this world?
Wherever we are is running very quickly compared to back home.
Oh. Wherever we are. That doesn't... Okay.
You see where I'm coming from, though, no, right? Like,
I don't
want to do it. I don't want to do it. But I don't think we have a choice.
I don't like getting fucked, all right? That is I just want to put this out in the open. Okay? All right?
That's nice. But
Fucking somebody slipped a Mickey into that fucking mist, and I'm not happy about it. Do you have warm milk in there?
I never thought I'd hear that ever. That's the weirdest sentence I've ever heard.
It's definitely not the weirdest request you get from a cafe. A lot of people order warm milk.
your horned new friend will give you kind of a like terse nod and be like, yes, they can get you warm milk. Let's, and he's going to kind of like jerk his head towards the other side of the street.
One second.
To draw your attention there. And you can see that a few people have stopped what in their, for the most part, things are still flowing normally, but a few people have stopped and are giving you very purposeful stares. And then he
Let's
will
keep moving.
That drink
Let's-
sounds like a good idea.
Yes, let's go.
Do you have a name?
He's gonna give you a nod and be like, you can call me Barty. Just let's get inside.
Barty?
Barty, yes.
Barty.
With a
Barty.
T, yes.
Barty.
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know who exactly I'm going to charge the tab for if I have to smack a fucking chair over somebody's head inside this place.
Ronnie, I
I'm
think the
putting-
most important thing we can do right now is act normal.
Does not seem like drawing attention is the best idea at the moment.
Good thing I'm a terrible artist. Let's go.
What does that even mean?
I don't either. I don't know.
Drawing attention. Drawing
Okay.
attention. I'm
No,
trying to
yeah,
stay relaxed here, everybody.
Did you just make a dad joke?
Yeah, well, you know what? It's either that or I start picking up manhole covers and throwing them
let's
at all
get you a
these-
drink,
Let's go,
okay?
let's
You
go.
know, I'll
Get you
take the
something to
dad
drink.
joke. I'll take the dad joke.
Let's go
take
get
the
you that
dad
wood
joke.
milk.
So you guys head inside this little cafe, which if you look at Schmeppy, I do have made up for you. Let me clear some fog of war here. There we go. There we go.
Oh.
That is-
It's just a quaint little place.
Nothing
And-
worrisome whatsoever.
Nope. Got a couple of big
Right.
corner booths, some little individual tables. There's a big counter where there's a person making coffee. So Barty will lead you over to one of the corner booths. Let me make a token for him.
So just a general question of thought. What sort of like aesthetic era is this version of Ragdoll?
Completely modern. Like I
Okay.
said, you
Alright.
could be in the residential district. It's just
Okay.
so you guys can get whatever you'd like to drink, and Barty will have made room, have space for you at the corner table. Arrange yourselves in whatever order you would like.
Maybe I'll take a chair,
Okay.
not a booth. It's not sitting in the booth itself, pulling a chair up to the table, like
Fair
Ronnie
enough.
has previously done.
Ronnie's not getting in a booth with this motherfucker.
Okay.
Sorry, I did not know. Barty,
Or here?
Barty, don't know. Don't know.
Let's not just make some deals here, okay? No deals.
Fucking Bartholomew, whatever the fuck he wants to call himself. Themself. I don't fucking
Can I
know.
pull up
Bartimaeus.
the chair from this? I wanna
Yeah,
pull up
go
the-
ahead. That's fine.
And she's gonna sit in that corner. Utilize that whole corner.
Space.
I'm getting a vanilla chai latte.
That sounds delicious, actually.
It is, especially when you put white chocolate in it. But it's really good.
Mint tea with honey.
Cafe con leche. Make sure that that milk is warm before you pull it in. I don't want there to be a mixture of a cold liquid and a hot liquid in my coffee, please.
Black coffee.
You make beetroot lattes?
Beetroot?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. You know what? For the sake of things, I'm going to say yes, they can make you a beetroot latte.
Great, thank you.
Zeke, have never heard of such a thing, and it sounds amazing, and I'm very intrigued.
We'll talk at the break. They're very yummy.
So, a couple minutes pass. Barista brings you guys all of your drinks, and party also got something, probably just a cafe au lait.
Mine's on his. Point at Barty.
He
sorry.
will happily buy for all of you.
Good. I don't know if my money works here.
Yeah, while we're waiting, I'm just gonna kind of pat down and see what all it is. Like, if there's anything out of place or unusual being carried.
Anything that you had with you still have with you. It may have moved to a different location if you've acquired extra pockets or something. If you weren't wearing a blazer and are now wearing a blazer, then stuff in your pants pockets have probably migrated to your now nice blazer pockets. But other than that, everything you had is still with you.
I don't like people touching my shit.
No one touched anything, Ronnie. That's the problem.
How do you know? How do you know nobody touched my shit? How do you know that when we all got knocked out, some fucking guy wearing a fucking suit with horns came by and cleared out all the fucking mist that we were in, and then changed our clothes, and then repainted and cleaned up the whole town? Or hell, could have even moved us. We don't even know how long we've been knocked out for.
Clicks.
Because someone
The
is
watch
currently screwing with
open
our
again.
mind.
Look. We had timey-wimey shit happening down the tunnels, okay?
Look, see, the thing is, though, all the buildings that I noticed out there kind of fit in with where they would be wherever we are now. It matched with our ragdoll. That's, it just seemed to fit. They're just nice now.
This might be far-fetched.
I don't know if anything is right now.
What do you think would happen if someone awoke to a power that allowed them to create a localized reality?
A what?
Oh.
That would be
Terrifying.
terrifying for everyone involved. That's for sure. Ronnie?
I know how to spatchcock a chicken. I don't know what a localized reality is.
I assume you're talking about like a pocket dimension sort of kind of thing, right?
Essentially.
Like in the movies.
Yeah. Someone wanted abnormals to be accepted and wanted it so bad that this happened.
They made a sleep mist?
They made an area where their dreams are reality.
But, okay, so that's the thing is, the reality, our reality, okay, so the reality, I can't fucking believe that we're talking about this shit right now. Can I just say this, all right? We're saying things like reality and stuff we jumped the shark real quick. Knockout gas, maybe, It might, look, okay, so bear with me here, okay? One of the heroes, King Arthur's one of his nemesis or whatever. Fucking, it could be, it's fucking Bulldozer or goddamn, Hazmat. Hazmat uses gas, right? When he tries to break into to banks and stuff like that, Hazmat.
But see, Ronnie, where you're getting kind of mixed up, I think, from what we're trying to say is, those guys clearly don't mean well. Whoever's doing this, based on out there, that's altruistic shit going on out there. You know what I mean? Normals and abnormals, just like us, being accepted, walking around.
I don't know about you all, but I felt stared at. But that's
Yeah, whoever
Because we were
whoever
breaking
is
the illusion.
whoever or whatever is doing this does not want attention drawn to the fact that this is not on the level.
No.
So is it you, Barty? Because you seem to know that it's not on the level. So is this your thing? Your configuration?
Not me. I was just waiting for you guys to get all your ideas out.
All right, what's
You're
your
the-
idea?
I don't profess to have any ideas. It just, let's see. You guys are the first
how
people to
Art.
to first new people we've had in a couple days.
That sounds
figured
about
that-
right.
We figured that nobody else was going to be coming in. Did like the zone expand? Did you guys just wander in?
We walked
Wandered in.
Yeah.
We were
Okay.
hired. We were hired to investigate. We didn't wander in. I'm sorry. If I see a giant cloud of gas or mist, I'm not wandering into it. You know what? If we're doing this, I'm putting all of my cards on the table with Barty. All right. Just in the off chance that Barty, if you're messing with us and this is some kind of thing where you're like, oh hi, welcome, hey, welcome. Like, welcome to this place. Let me get you indoctrinated and everything like that. And then it turns out down the line that actually this is your whole creation and you're just trying to make us feel comfortable and you're gaslighting us right now. I will put a chair through you. I will use you as a closet. And I will put things inside of you.
What? What? Ronnie, hold on.
Julie,
hold
no.
on, Ronnie.
But oh, let me finish real quick. That's just in case you're fucking with us. If you're not fucking with us, I appreciate you waking us up, okay? But has there been any suggestion of who's in charge?
Nobody's figured it out quite yet. I mean, I wasn't one of the first ones. I also, like, my girlfriend lived in the area. I went in to try to find her, figure out why no one had heard from her in 14 hours when she was supposed to be at work.
Okay.
Where does she work?
And one of the little bodegas out on the tunnel.
Which bodega?
Yeah. What's her name? I kind of live in the tunnel, so.
I love
They
how
know
you
it.
guys are putting me, the DM, on the spot to come up with business names off the cuff. Thanks.
I just came up with 2 different villain names, all right?
Bulldozer and Hazmat.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You got something against the construction industry?
That is not so far-fetched,
Apparently.
Leslie. There are so
feel-
many different villains that were construction workers. There's the wrecking crew.
Are these
The
guys
wrecking
like?
crew?
Did you steal this from Captain Planet? Like.
Bulldozer and hazmat? No. I thought bulldozer. Okay, I thought bulldozer because I was gonna say dildozer, but I decided not to say dildozer. And then I said bulldozer because fuck it. What sounds like something that's like it's like okay, strong and powerful. A bulldozer. All right, okay, great. That knocks things down. Bulldozer, great. And then hazmat. Well, fuck it. That just sounds like a villain name. Like,
Yeah.
my name is Hazmat.
Some Tom Hardy Bane there.
Yeah.
No, Old Bane. Old Bane with the neon green goo.
Oh,
Yeah. Old Bane.
Luchador Bane.
Yeah.
We'll allow that. We'll allow that version
Okay.
of Bane.
I am very, very much with this character now.
Yeah, I accept Hazmat now.
Okay.
Bulldozer, not so much.
No.
Look.
I don't
Okay.
like Bulldozer.
Look, I'm just
Sounds
glad
like
that
we made
me.
decision.
Yeah. I'm just glad that Brayden and I are on the same page. Thank you, Brayden.
You're welcome.
Fucking poor homies for life.
Do you know who the first people here were?
I don't know.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
Oh no. Okay, there we
Okay,
go.
good. I thought we
It
did
has
this.
fixed itself.
Okay, good.
Okay.
It do that sometimes. Okay.
Try again.
Anyway.
Do you know who the first people here were?
The people who live in this part of town, I guess. But
Part of
they-
town do you live in?
what part of town do I live in?
Mhm.
I live on the tunnel.
Okay.
You seem very suspicious of me. I guess not without good reason, but
Somebody changed my
Part
clothes.
of the tunnel.
I mean, you were just really timely too.
Like, it just so happens the first person to wake us up also didn't take our wallet or anything like that, or any of my chain. Oh my god, my chains are still here. Okay, good.
Or I just mean like you just happen to be waiting for like the fresh blood.
I was just passing by, noticed
Okay,
new
okay.
people.
Okay.
The exact same thing happened to me when I passed out and woke up here.
Actually, that brings up a very good point, Barty. How many people are here? Do you guys have a rough estimate?
Let's see. I think about 40 of us. Well,
Huh.
45 counting you guys. But can't be super certain because not everyone has been forthcoming, and there are a lot of, I guess, NPCs, such
I was
as,
wondering about that.
and he'll gesture to a couple of miscellaneous other people who are sitting in the cafe and the barista who are just kind of like doing their own thing and just seem kind of vacant in a way.
Okay, so those NPCs you're talking about, those are people that are just passed out in the street.
No.
No, they're not real people.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're just part of the
Wait.
whatever this is.
The Now are we in a simulation? Like what?
No. What I think is happening is we're in somebody else's dream. I think somebody else is dreaming this, and we're inside their dream. Like the mist was some sort of link to their dreaming. I don't know. That's the only thing that, like, they created people. Is that what I'm understanding this correctly, right?
Well, because there probably weren't enough people to populate the stores in with.
What
You need
happens if you-
employees.
What happens if you try to go outside where the mist was?
Sorry. Too much soda. You can, actually. You can go all over New Ventura, but it's just like NPCs. It's the really weird thing is if you go outside of this part of the city, you can run into people that you know, and they will behave in ways you think they should behave, but only people that are connected to you. Like, I don't know how to explain it exactly. Like,
It's like
everybody, you'll walk out there and it'll be like, the people around will be people you've never seen before in your life, even in passing. But you can run into people you specifically know, and it's like a computer program of them.
So I can find my favorite customer from the coffee shop that I work at in the street.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I wonder if we are in somebody else's dream or a simulation of somebody else's creating. I wonder if our memories are being linked to that too, therefore creating these things to continue the populating, like a weird virus almost. Like we're viruses, and that's forcing. Like that's not crazy, is it?
It's not crazy, but I don't
Not at
like
all.
it.
I don't like
that make
it. I don't
sense?
like somebody
Yeah.
running around in my head. I don't like some people knowing about my past. Is it, can I have some privacy in this nightmare coffee shop? Like, if I start thinking about an ex of mine, is she going to start walking down the street?
See it. Let's try.
But if it's recreating the whole city, that's a lot of power.
Mm-hmm.
But when you have multiple people as batteries, in a sense,
But even then, that it's stressful to me to just see pass for a few. And it's just think about how much like mental energy it would take to sustain this,
we are talking
whatever
about
this is.
ragdoll, though.
Yeah.
I mean, we
Or
don't know what the people out here
how long
can
now?
do. How long has it been, Party?
I
For you, anyway?
honestly, I mean, for me in here, 8 days.
8 fucking days? Are you kidding? You've
The
been here for 8 days?
The very first people in here have been in here for weeks.
Are you trying to
Weeks
get out?
weeks in this time?
In this time.
In this time.
Do you know
Laurel,
how long?
What was the conversion you were saying before?
Oh, I can get a more exact number because Estella said that it was 24 hours since anyone had heard from the people down here, right?
And it's been a few weeks.
Do you know exactly how long, Party?
No, not exactly.
All right. When did you go into the mist?
It was. Let's see. She was supposed to be at work at 9, and her boss called me at 9:30. Like 10:30.
10:30. 8 days. We got in at about.
I'm mostly
I'd have
concerned
to say.
is time flow consistent or speeding up or slowing down?
Right.
Are you able
Which
to do that
I'd
now?
I'd have to be able to see how long it had been for other people and what the conversion was in the past. But
So-
at the moment, given that I believe an hour is approximately 2 days.
An hour is 2 days?
How-
2
Okay.
days here is an hour back home.
Mm-hmm.
So they've been in here for 48
2.5 months.
48 days. They've been in here for 48 days, some of these people. Okay. This is good. I have to ask this. Do you there's 40, there's been 40 of you all in here. Do you know somebody named Corey Parrish by chance? Goes by Pretzel?
Not in here, no. Not that I know of, anyway.
Have you been able to find your girlfriend?
Yeah. She, same boat as us, just kind of stuck here. I mean, in a way, it's nice. I mean, you can just walk into any cafe and order food and drink, and the money's just magically in your wallet to pay for it. You don't have to go to work. Everyone's really nice. It's very convenient. So
Hey.
we've just, yes.
If you, okay. But if you're eating in here, that doesn't mean that you're eating out there.
It's only been a day.
Yeah, but what if it's longer than a day? You can only go, 7 days without food?
3 without
Right.
water.
3 without water.
We're gonna have to do this.
So you said not to bring up the mist to people. Are there some people who respond badly to talking about the mist?
And he will glance around at the NPCs in the room none of them are looking at you currently. Just keep your voice down when you're talking to, not real people. The more you, insist that this isn't real, the more upset they get, and things can get weird.
Weird how?
We need information. Barty, I'm telling you right now, whatever you can give us. Because being vague, like, look, I like the cut of your jib, you got a nice suit on, freshly polished horns, you brought us to a cafe, thank you, the milk was perfect. Now that makes me feel icky because it's just mind milk.
Do not say those two words together.
I'm sorry.
I hate that.
Yeah, how are the beverages? Are they like exactly right?
Mhm. They're exactly how you want them to be. In fact, if you think about it really hard and decide you want something else, you'll have something different.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
This entire
focus on the
place
drink
is
for a little bit.
decided-
Change that a little bit.
Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I hope you didn't hear that.
It's just a little bit.
That was a commercial. Anyway.
Wu-Tang wings.
Exactly.
This
So,
entire world is based on what the people in it are thinking.
But
I
yeah,
wonder
when
if-
so when I said things get weird, I mean that in the most deliberate sense that I can. Things will get
yeah.
weird, and
Things will warp. Things will.
yes.
Things will stop
And-
being right.
And if the, I guess, NPCs get upset enough, they'll turn into monsters and try to make you stop making things weird.
Excuse
Huh.
So that's why I said just roll with it.
Yeah.
So, this doesn't feel that different from being outside? Where you have to follow the rules. If you don't follow the rules, you get in trouble or get beat up. That feels very similar.
That does feel,
It's a
yeah.
little worse than that.
It's a little bit worse than that because
Right.
at least the monsters have fucking names and faces and stuff outside. Here is just fucking mind gremlins. I'm sorry, I'm putting mind with other words. I know it's probably bothers some people, but that's just the only thing I can think of. That's the only thing I can think of because we're not we're in a simulation. What is this? This is a simulation.
So I do, Damian or Laurel. Do either of you? You both deal in mind stuff. So I don't know exactly what either of you do, but I at least know that Damian is like a telepath to some degree, something along those lines. You're able to
Something like that.
He's a mentalist.
do you? Yeah, that's a good word for it.
I'm
Do you
probably
hear
the one
anybody
that-
else? Is it just us? Like, if somebody else is controlling this, I would imagine you'd be able to hear.
I'm not
Then-
even entirely sure that it's somebody necessarily that's doing this. It feels
That's just a theory at this point.
it feels a little different than like when Laurel did the spooky thing in the tunnels.
Yeah, I was going to say
Something about it feels different.
that's probably, out of all of us, I'm probably the one that can get the closest to this, but this is way beyond anything I can do.
So what do we need to do? What do we need to do? Do we need to like find somebody and then I beat the dog shit out of them and then we go back to normal? Like,
Well,
If someone's
Let's
making this,
get the
I don't
facts.
even know that they know they're doing it.
and I think that's a good point. Laurel, I didn't even think of that. Like, you are the closest one to be able to do something like this. Maybe you're the only person who could stop this. You probably know more about something like this than any of us do.
Gods, I hope not.
In theory, obviously.
No, wouldn't that be a change? All right.
I'm just we're still workshopping theories here, but you know,
Just a quick question, Barty. You said
Yes.
about 40 people,
Mm.
and they're all within like the 4 blocks.
Either
So
people who
you have-
started out here or people who came in looking for other people.
Mm-hmm.
So you found no real people in the rest of the city at all.
Right.
Okay. That at least narrows down what we
Yeah.
yeah.
focus on.
And have you talked to everyone? I guess maybe not everyone.
Not everyone. I'm just, working off of like my own experience and what other people have said.
Is there somebody that we could talk to?
I don't know that anyone has any more information than I do, but
You said
I can
your
point
girlfriend
you-
lived here?
Yeah. like,
Yeah.
Your girlfriend
She
lives
was here from the beginning?
She might know.
Or maybe know where to look.
We're in on it.
Or at least have an idea. At the very least.
Has your girlfriend been harassed by the police lately? Rent
that I know of.
rent that's overdue?
Or unpaid parking tickets.
I mean,
Yeah.
the cops don't really come out to Ragdoll.
Yeah. At this point, I don't even know if this is connected.
True.
Like, it could be, but I don't
mean-
Be
know.
a stretch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
and
this seems
and-
very different, honestly.
Yeah, and Barty doesn't know
I'd say a
pretzel,
good place
so, I
to
mean,
start would be the center.
Yeah. Agreed.
Hey, generic cell phone AI. Remind me to tell Estella to pay us double.
Don't worry, Ronnie. I'll remember to tell you.
Thank you. Let's do that
Let's
pretty
go to the
brain of
center.
yours. Yeah, the center.
The center?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
It seems like it's a very specific amount of space that whatever this is covering.
And usually it's a radius. That's how
Yeah.
it works anyway.
So we find.
I mean, at the very least, it's a place to start. You can look for clues.
radius, and so we take the diameter to get the middle.
No, it's 4 blocks. We just find the middle of 4 blocks, right?
The second block.
That
Well,
hard.
well, the middle
we're
of
gonna
4
go to the
blocks
second
could be a tenement building with 14 floors.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but then we search the whole thing.
it's still less to search.
Oh, that's gonna take for. Wait.
We have
Time is weird,
we-
remember?
We have time.
we
I
have a
fucking hate-
lot
I
of
fucking
Artie,
hate
does day and night happen normally?
Is there any events that go on? Like,
Oh yeah, let's see. We've got a comic book expo coming up, apparently, according to this morning's news.
With who?
You know, totally normal things like artists from outside of town, artists from the residential district. And, artists from Delirium are totally included in this comics expo that's taking place in the residential district. Totally normal.
Yeah. All right.
sounds like that'd be actually a pretty cool place to go hang out if,
It wasn't a time sink.
Yeah.
time sink.
All right then. Let's. Thank
go
you,
to the
Barty. Really.
Yeah. Hey, no problem. Just remember what I said. And
Yeah.
try to.
We'll
Not-
be careful.
Yeah, we won't agitate the NPCs.
Let's call them the locals for starters.
Yeah, it's not.
Townies?
Townies.
Sure.
I'm good with that one.
We'll make peace with the
works.
townies.
Yeah. Let's find the center.
Okay.
Lead the way.
And I'm gonna get up and walk out and see if I can figure out where in the 4 blocks we are and which way to go.
All right. So you come out of your little cafe meeting and trying to get your bearings. Let's see. Laurel, do you want to try bringing up a map of the city?
Sure.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Let's see what
This is-
happens.
This is never a bad thing to hear.
Oh my god.
GM
Game
suggestions.
So-
Suggestions. Yeah.
So-
Right.
Up.
So you pop open your little illusion map, and it's very distinctly 2 layers on top of each other. One shows you the real New Ventura, and the other one shows you Dream New Ventura.
Well, at least my brain is being nice enough to me to give me both.
I mean, it gave you both the times.
Honestly, I will not take anything for granted right now.
Looking at Laurel's maps, is there any difference between the two? Any noticeable differences? Like a
lot
building?
of like a building that doesn't exist.
Yeah, or
there
maybe like I don't know.
There are definitely some buildings that are entirely not real, just because, like, Dream Ragdoll is fully developed and real Ragdoll is not.
Mm-hmm.
And almost all of the buildings are considerably taller than they are in real life. But as to your goal, the center of your little radius aligns quite nicely with a quaint little city park, which I will bring up on Schmeppy for you.
Oh my god.
I like
Alright.
that.
Schmeppy, no.
And what does it line up with in the real world?
Cool. There it is.
In the real world, it's just like a crappy warehouse building.
Which company? I'm kidding. No.
Generico?
It's actually like not even like a company warehouse, just like it may have at one point been a company warehouse, but now it's just like
Empty.
empty.
Squatting. Squatters.
Exactly.
Okay, so we got a nice little park.
Mm-hmm.
Quaint little
There's-
park.
There's like a nice path through the park. The lawns are nicely manicured. There's a little lake. There's a bed of flowers.
Maybe a gazebo?
Maybe.
Gazebo.
Is there anybody hanging around in the park?
Yeah, I was like, does anyone stand out?
No one stands out. It's a bunch of NPCs.
God damn, it's fucking WandaVision shit.
What's
Alright.
this is just probably gonna be a really weird question. What's like wildlife, like birds and such?
None.
Is
Nada.
there
Not a
newspaper-
single?
Is there a newspaper around?
Hate that.
Yeah, sure. There's like one of those like little free newspaper kiosk things. You open the door and it slides a single newspaper out to you.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna grab one of those.
All right.
What does it say on the front?
Let's see. You've got at the top. It's New Ventura News,
Ugh.
and then basically the rest is just scrambled gibberish. You think you read something for a second, and then look at it again, and it's something completely different.
Yeah, you know how
Perfectly
you
normal.
can't like
You can't read
actually
your
read.
dreams.
Yeah.
It's a different cognitive function.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
We are definitely in someone's dream, and
Yeah.
we need to figure out who's and how.
Life could be a dream, sweetheart.
I agree.
So what's the alternative where we just cause enough trouble? Hopefully the person wakes up.
I mean, that.
I don't
mean-
want to fight the manifested issues of someone's subconscious. Thank you.
I think.
Yeah, I
Ronnie
guess I've got
would like
had
to.
enough of my own demons to fight.
Look. I can't punch my own trauma, but I'm more than happy to try to punch somebody else's, you know? Let me let loose a little bit.
If it comes to it.
I haven't been able to let loose in a long time because, there's been, like, collateral and other people
That's
involved.
fair. I guess there would be
No?
So-
absolutely no collateral.
I mean, if you
here.
wanted to, I could
What
just make
is
some noise and y'all could
this?
stand off to the side and just kind of wait and see what happens.
What is this reddish? The reddish part.
Flowers.
Okay, this is good.
A very nicely manicured bed of flowers.
And
Cammie wants to go check out the flowers.
I want to.
Yeah, that seems like a detail that's a little too specific for.
Yeah.
And I want to put my hand in that little pond
Yeah,
That's
I'm
right
also
there.
gonna walk over to the lake.
or lake. Sorry.
It feels
I'm gonna watch
wet,
the other people.
but it feels wrong.
My favorite.
do
Wet and
that-
wrong.
Does it do that Ghibli thing where the surface tension is way too high?
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
Like,
God.
pull my hand
Ah.
out. This was a terrible. Why did I do this? What?
I
How's
don't
the-
know.
How's the flower bed looking?
All of the flowers look exactly the same.
They're all identical. It's the exact same
All
flower,
of them,
just repeated.
Yes. Yes.
So, enough focus to know to include flowers, but not enough to.
Variety.
Yeah.
Cammie's gonna pick one.
Okay.
Is there any reaction from any of the?
Yeah, does it anything weird happen?
You pick it, and you are holding a perfectly good flower. It's a little like weirdly stiff, it's very much like a farm flower, like it's been like semi-preserved, like you get from the florist.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look back at the spot where you picked your flower, there's another flower there.
Oh, come on. All right.
She's gonna pick a handful. Do they come back like immediately?
There's like a second, and like your vision goes a little weird in front of it, and then there are flowers again.
So it's not even like they grow, or like
No,
speed.
They're just kind of
anything. They
back
just-
after.
they
Yep.
appear. It's like
I'm gonna-
someone save scummed because I pulled the flowers out of the ground.
Save scum?
It's when you do something wrong in a video game and then you reload your last save because you think you did something wrong and then you redo it.
Oh, okay.
It's like returning to a previous state in the game
Okay. Okay, cool.
because you messed up.
Video games. Got it. Cool.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna look around.
can't.
Is there like a big rock or something near this lake that I could pick up?
How big of a rock are you looking for?
I want to make a splash, but not like a boulder. You know what I mean?
Okay, then yeah, sure. There are some like decorative rocks.
Like
I'm gonna go
something
pick one up
decent of this size. Thank you.
Yes. I'm gonna go pick it up or pick one up and throw it into the lake to see what happens.
There's a splash. It's kind of like it looks like a computer rendering of a splash, not a real splash. Like it doesn't obey like real world water physics, but just like a facsimile of water physics. And then
going
when
to
you
kick
look back to where the rock was, the rock's there again.
I'm gonna kick at the dirt on the path.
You leave like a little scuff, and some dirt flies ahead, and as the dirt settles, it's like it melts back into the ground, like it wasn't even there. Your little scuff mark lasts for a few seconds and then corrects itself.
Storyteller,
It's like we're in a video game.
facilitator.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, what is
I'm
my
really
issue?
debating it. I'm just really
I'm
debating
scared.
it. Just fucking
I'm
going, just letting
Alright.
loose. Because like no. Ronnie goes, okay, yes, we get it. You move something that's out of place, it goes back, it gets replaced. Like it's on repeat. It's on a loop, right? Okay, we get it. What are we gonna do about it? Are we gonna go to the computer store? We find the nearest computer store. Okay, like renderings and stuff like that. It seems like it's a video game. We find a video game store. We go to the convention, maybe. Go to the expo where the nerds hang out. Maybe it's a fucking nerd, and they're just like really fucking tired of being picked on by the government, and so they're like, I'm gonna do something about it. And so I made fucking Dream Mist
When
with
one
nano
second,
machines. I don't fucking know.
Damian's
Yeah,
gonna go up to
machines.
one of the NPCs, the townies. Excuse me, can you tell me about the Comic-Con, the convention?
Oh yes, they absolutely can. Oh my god. The NPC with their like weirdly vacant expression will give you a big vacant smile and be like, "Oh yeah, it's the convention is up is at the Beachside Convention Center in the residential district. It's just off the boardwalk. The
We know where the convention center is.
and he'll just run through like all of like he's reading off of a brochure. These are the artists that are featured. These are the times that the expo is open and on what days this week, and just like he's just reading a script.
Is there a tall building nearby I can climb?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Several.
Great. I'm gonna throw my flowers on the ground and then go climb a building.
Disappear. I'm gonna manifest a digital cigarette. Like Ronnie's stressed out. You can see the rocks are growing on his, like they're just fucking like exponentially, just fucking growing. I'm gonna manifest a.
Before she starts going to the building, she's like, I'm gonna go check something out.
All right. What would you like to look at from your perch?
She kind of wants to survey the whole kind of area and see if anything looks off.
Well, you get up to the top, and it pretty much looks exactly like the top-down view of the Dream City that Laurel made with her hologram. Like it, like you don't have great render distance.
Okay. She doesn't see anything that looks different or off or like as though it's not rendering properly. That's more what she's looking for. She's looking to find somewhere it's broken.
Nothing appears broken. You do see that there are like some other actual real people just kind of like hanging out on a roof on one of the lower buildings, like smoking and.
But they're real
chilling.
people?
Yeah.
Sorry, draw distance is available in the next patch. Game's still in early access.
Damian, I want to try something.
Yes. What's that?
I want to see how my illusions interact with this place.
Okay. Actually, that's a rather good idea.
I also want to do something too, but let them go ahead.
You can see my illusion whether or not you are subject to it, correct? You saw through it in the bar?
Yes. Even though it it didn't. I knew it wasn't there. I could still. It's like
Okay.
kind of like seeing a sketch outline of what.
One, that's very useful. Thank you for letting me know. Two, and I'm gonna do the f thing again to start it. And I'm gonna try to put the warehouse back.
Ooh. Okay. Why don't we take our commercial break and resolve that when we get back?
Okay.
Great, fantastic.
Lovely.
We'll be right back.
Oh jeez.
That's a good idea.
Fucking hell, shit. This is really cool. Thank you, Zeke.
Yes. Yes.
You guys
This
are
is very
enjoying it?
cool. Absolutely.
Man, I swear last summer was like a dream. Feels like last summer was like a dream. And I'm trying to figure out, I'm just trying to figure out what it means. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what it means. It's such a tragedy to stay inside on peaceful summer days. But I got nobody calling me. I stay behind the shades. I was thinking about the days, how they weren't even a thing. Wasting hours watching ceilings, clouds passing through the shades. As I wonder why I never said the words I had to say. As I watch a summer slowly fade away with autumn's day. Pink and white and blue and green, the warmth that makes me tired. Bright eyes from quiet stares, moments to admire. Now they're hazes in my memory, just places that I used to be. I wish I could return, but now that I can never stay. No, I can't call it a home, it's just a stop along the way. And I don't know where I'm going, but it seems I'll be okay. Last summer was like a dream, feels like last summer was like a dream. And I'm trying to figure out, I'm just trying to figure out what it means. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what it means. Rain don't fall like it used to. The sun gets hotter every year. The people that I know slowly moving away. They're moving towards everything that I have feared. Autumn fades back into the winter. The winter fades back into the spring. When the summer comes around, it will go around again. It will all be just like a dream. Summer is like a dream. Like a dream, like a dream, like a dream. Summer is like a dream. Man, I swear last summer was like a dream. Feels like last summer was like a dream. And I'm trying to figure out, I'm just trying to figure out what it means. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what it means. It's such a tragedy to stay inside on peaceful summer days. But I got nobody calling me. I stay behind the shades. I was thinking about the days, how they weren't even a thing. Wasting hours watching ceilings, clouds passing through the shades. As I wonder why I never said the words I had to say. As I watch a summer slowly fade away with autumn's day. Pink and white and blue and green, the warmth that makes me tired. Bright eyes from quiet stares, moments to admire. Now they're hazes in my memory, just places that I used to be. I wish I could return, but now that I can never stay. No, I can't call it a home, it's just a stop along the way. And I don't know where I'm going, but it seems I'll be okay. Last summer was like a dream, feels like last summer was like a dream. And I'm trying to figure out, I'm just trying to figure out what it means. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what it means. Rain don't fall like it used to. The sun gets hotter every year. The people that I know slowly moving away. They're moving towards everything that I have feared. Autumn fades back into the winter. The winter fades back into the spring. When the summer comes around, it will go around again. It will all be just like a dream. Summer is like a dream. Like a dream, like a dream, like a dream. Summer is like a dream. Man, I swear last summer was like a dream. Feels like last summer was like a dream. And I'm trying to figure out, I'm just trying to figure out what it means. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what it means. It's such a tragedy to stay inside on peaceful summer days. But I got nobody calling me. I stay behind the shades. I was thinking about the days, how they weren't even a thing. Wasting hours watching ceilings, clouds passing through the shades. As I wonder why I never said the words I had to say. As I watch as summer slowly fade away with autumn's day. Pink and white and blue and green, the warmth that makes me tired. Bright eyes from quiet stares, moments to admire. Now they're hazes in my memory, just places that I used to be. I wish I could return, but now that I can never stay. No, I can't call it a home, it's just a stop along the way. And I don't know where I'm going, but it seems I'll be okay. Last summer was like a dream, feels like last summer was like a dream. And I'm trying to figure out, I'm just trying to figure out what it means. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what it means. Rain don't fall like it used to. The sun gets hotter every year. The people that I know slowly moving away. They're moving towards everything that I have feared. Autumn fades back into the winter. The winter fades back into the spring. When the summer comes around, it will go around again. It will all be just like a dream. Summer is like a dream. Like a dream, like a dream, like a dream. Summer is like a dream. Man, I swear last summer was like a dream. Feels like last summer was like a dream. And I'm trying to figure out, I'm just trying to figure out what it means. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what it means. It's such a tragedy to stay inside on peaceful summer days. But I got nobody calling me. I stay behind the shades. I was thinking about the days, how they weren't even a thing. Wasting hours watching ceilings, clouds passing through the shades. As I wonder why I never said the words I had to say. As I watch as summer slowly fade away with autumn's day. Pink and white and blue and green, the warmth that makes me tired. Bright eyes from quiet stares, moments to admire. Now they're hazes in my memory, just places that I used to be. I wish I could return, but now that I can never stay. No, I can't call it a home, it's just a stop along the way. And I don't know where I'm going, but it seems I'll be okay. Last summer was like a dream, feels like last summer was like a dream. And I'm trying to figure out, I'm just trying to figure out what it means. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what it means. Rain don't fall like it used to. The sun gets hotter every year. fades back into the spring. When the summer comes around, it will go around again. It will all be just like a dream. Summer is like a dream. Like a dream, like a dream, like a dream. Summer is like a dream.
Oh, damn it. No, Leslee. Okay, we almost had Leslee just fucking being utterly disappointed in me. We were this close to greatness.
I was trying to look normal for the beginning of stream.
I appreciate it.
It's
have to
not
say
right
the
to
magic
come
word
back
again.
not laughing, so.
You just
I
have to say the
appreciate
magic
it,
word
bruh.
again.
I'm sorry. I'll try not to
Zeke is
shred.
over it.
Yeah, I'll
We
try.
have fun here.
I'll try not to shred too
Yeah,
much
it's-
gnar.
Oh my god. Nar. Hit that nar, bro.
No, bro. It's good. What's
Stop.
up?
Oh my god.
All right.
Who are we?
We're
No,
all
that's right.
neurodivergent. We're all neurodivergent, but we're different flavors of it. Flavors of it. Like the fucking Baskin Robbins of mental illness up in here.
Okay, Wes, I'm making the executive decision that we need a shirt of that.
Baskin Robbins of mental
The
illness.
mental illness?
Please.
I'll get on it.
Thank
okay.
you.
Hi!
Hi.
Hey,
Welcome back to
everyone.
Abnormalcy. We've all lost our minds.
Just like every week.
Mhm.
This is-
Y'all don't want to know what happens over break. That's all I'm gonna say.
No.
it's not a proper break if we don't come back and like
Just fucking lose our fucking
Absolute
collective-
disarray.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's
That's
safe
hard.
scum? Nar, bro. God, fucking, I don't. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I apologize. Nobody else should
You're gonna make me
apologize.
have to get my inhaler. Oh my god.
Calm down, babe.
That's why I keep mine by me at all times.
That's probably smart.
Oh,
All right, let's create a warehouse.
yes. So, talk to me about how you're doing this. Like, what's your, like, how much of this warehouse are you trying to make appear right now?
Just a facade of it. Like, I don't need it to look super realistic. I just want to, like, get it looking like the warehouse is back.
Okay. Do you want to roll me some dice?
Yeah! God.
Let me... Actually, have to pull up the new thing here.
40.
Damn. All right. Let me see.
Now,
How
how
that
much
does
ego
us.
do the townies have?
Oh god.
Okay. Let's see. So, trying to remember the details of mental illusions. Me, born with a book. So I want to know what the effect of that many stages of success is.
A lot.
Hopefully.
We're just gonna see you just
things
like
even technically have to go.
straight up like Loki. I'm not even gonna drop the spoilers. No, it's too recent.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
I haven't watched it yet.
All right. I'll give you my login. We'll get the
I got you.
Oh,
discount.
I have a login. I mooch off my parents, but
Oh, smart.
Mental illusions. There we go. Where's that table? Okay, perfect. So let's see. How would that interact? That's very interesting.
Here we go.
Is it?
So I
Facilitator.
think what's going to happen here is you try to make this facade of the warehouse appear, and it does for like just a second, and then it's like your illusion and the dream reality are trying to compete for space and are bleeding into each other. So like there are like patches of warehouse interspersed with patches of nice city park, and they're just kind of like butting up against each other with like little wavy edges that don't look unlike the dream mist. And as you do this, several nearby NPCs get quite agitated. And one
Ronnie?
approaches you, no longer looking quite so vacant, and they have like computer glitch lines over them, and you can see them kind of glitching between their NPC appearance and just like a flat black silhouette. So,
Ronnie?
I'm waiting to see what it's doing. Is it not doing anything? All right, fine. All right, I guess so. All right, let's kick off this luau. Super meteor mass immediately. Bada bing, bada
All
boom.
right. All right.
And I'm going to like bulk up just immediately. You just see Ronnie just kind of like take his shirt off, and it's taking it off, like the fucking rock kind of grows and stuff like that. You can see the steam pouring and go, "We have a problem here." To the townie.
The townie will look at the both of you and say, "You shouldn't be doing that."
Free country, we can do whatever we want.
Let's see.
Ask him who says we shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah. Before you go any further, pal, on whose authority says that we shouldn't be able to do this, all right? Do you have a badge or some kind of like, you know what? And Ronnie is going to start putting his hair up. I would like to see your manager.
I didn't expect that from you, Ronnie. Interesting turn of phrase you got there.
It hurt me. It pained me. He looks over his shoulder. Brayden goes, "It pained me to say it. It hurt me. It really did."
I'm sure it did. I'm sure it
Well,
did.
in lieu of an answer, let's see.
Stop that, Leslie. Stop that.
What did I miss? What was Leslie doing?
Just put, I should have known Ronnie was a Karen. That's not fair.
Oh no!
That's not fair.
Stop!
That's
That's
not fair.
me.
That's not fair.
That's not fair.
That's not fair. I was asked to do this.
Cammie actually can't see you right now. She's still on the roof and probably going to talk to those other people.
Yep.
Probably going to be much more beneficial than what I'm about to do, but you know what? I think this is going to be much more fun.
Hey, Ronnie, what's
We're
your
about to cause a lot
DCV?
of trouble.
What's my what?
What's your DCV?
Oh,
What's my
good.
DCV? Okay, well, let me tell you real quick. You're going to feel like, oh, I'm so cute and stuff like that because I got a higher DCV and stuff like that. Look, I'll tell you right now. I got +3 to it, dog. Right? It's a 5, so it's an 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and what is your PD and or resistant PD?
Oh god.
Well, that's +3 as well, homie. I'm so glad you asked. That's an 8 as well. PD.
All right.
And my ED is
any
11.
All right. Any resistant to that, or just regular PD?
I mean, I've got resistance to powers. That's persistent. That's a +5 to that.
Let me look at your.
Is that like
sheet real
SPD?
quick.
Is that SPD or PD or ED or?
You are looking on your main character page.
Oh,
on
resist.
the
Okay,
right-hand side.
resistant PD. Okay.
Yes. Do you have any resistant PD?
I do not. I have a value of 1.
All right. Okay, so you are going to take. You're not going to take any stun, but you're going to take 2 body as this thing ceases its facsimile of a human form and becomes a like full-on Vanta Black bug creature and fucking bites a chunk out of your arm.
Fuck! And Ronnie's going to rear back, and I'm going to fucking spike fist this thing. This isn't a human.
Go for it.
I have no qualms against killing this thing. Killing Blue.
All right.
All right. Let's roll that dice. Let's get the combat calculator here. Okay, so I'm rolling. So my OCV is... Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing. Let me hit that battle music too. Provided to us by the Phasing Octopus. Go check out the Phasing Octopus on Spotify, Bandcamp, and more. SoundCloud, all that good shit. All right, my OCV is I do value, not points, correct?
Yes, value.
All right, 7. And I roll 3d6, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Except because of my powers, I've got a +3 to strength.
First, you are going to roll just 3d6 for your attack.
Yeah.
And then you'll roll, I think, 6d6 for damage.
Well, I've got super meteor mass on, so I get an extra 3d6 to my attack.
Right.
And then Spike Fist gives me extra to my damage. Is what we have written down here.
But when you roll to attack, it's always just 3d6 because it's a success roll, not an effect roll.
Okay, got it.
You are looking to see if you hit.
Got it. Okay, what's their DCV?
DCV is 7.
Oh. All right, 7. All right, there. And that's an...
What?
And I rolled an 11. That's a hit. Hit by 0.
All right, perfect. Roll me some damage then.
So that is 66, and then since I'm using Spike Fist, that is an extra d6 of damage.
All right, so 76 altogether.
That is correct.
A lot.
This is plus my strength. Is what it says. Because it says killing attack 1d6 plus strength. Correct?
Yes. Okay. So.
So I only do 4d6 then. Correct?
No, do all 7 because the 3d6 you get from your meteor mass is
Oh, okay.
strength.
Okay.
That is still strength dice.
Thank you. Apologies. This is the first time I've used Killing Fist, yeah.
Go for it.
Jesus fucking Christ.
All out.
Alright. That's 10, 20, 30. 30.
All right. Roll. In addition to that, roll me. Well, actually, it won't matter because 30 is enough to kill this thing.
Okay.
So.
Ronnie just goes, ugh, that's fucking rude. And then just stab it straight through the chest and just kind of like lift it up a little bit.
perfect. It is thoroughly dead and glitches out of existence, but you have attracted the attention of several other NPCs now, who are all going to convene on your location.
Ronnie is going to get away from the group immediately.
Okay, move yourself on Schmeppy.
He's just gonna look at the group and say, figure out who this guy is. And, Ronnie, where are you going, buddy? I want to get far away from that water, so yeah, let's fuck up these flowers over here.
Alright.
Right over here. And he's just gonna turn, and he's just gonna say, come on, come to Papa. And in the words of Ronnie Rasmussen, it's hot and ready.
Alright, fantastic. What is everybody else doing while Ronnie does this?
Ronnie's not the only one that's gonna get in a few licks. I'm staying. But I'm gonna be like, let me move this real quick. Like, I'm gonna move up next to Ronnie and be like, Ronnie, you're not the only one who's gonna be doing this. I told you I could fight too.
Hey, if you're gonna fight, you're not gonna stand beside me because it's about to get really fucking hot up in here.
What the fuck does that mean?
And you see Ronnie's eyes have gone full magma, and you see there are magma flows starting to kind of flow out from his, like, the in between the crevices of his rock skin, and starts kind of pulling around his feet. I would like to activate my power for the first time. Heat Wave.
Oh, boy.
It is a large range. It adds +2 to temperature levels in an 8-meter radius for -2 RAC, -2 endurance per 20 meters, and then 2 points of stun per phase.
Nice. Okay.
As Ronnie just kind of like digs his fucking feet into the ground, and you can just kind of see lava flowing from him.
Let's see here. I want to give us a visual representation of this.
What the fuck?
Goodness.
Yeah, what's up, bro?
You could turn into a volcano? Is this... And I'm gonna like start
You said
backing away.
8-meter radius?
It is +2 temperature levels in an 8-meter radius. Yep.
Cool.
And it's not 20 meters, it's -2 endurance per 20 minutes, I'm guessing?
Yes.
Yeah. And he's gonna turn, and you can see when he looks at you, Brayden, he opens up his mouth. There's just lava that starts flowing out of his mouth, and he goes, "It's not a pretty sight, and you don't want to be around here for when it happens."
We're gonna do that.
I'm not gonna leave you alone. I'm gonna take whatever you don't get. How about that? That's what I'm gonna use my
First
connect
one to knock them all
propulsion.
down wins.
Alright. Laurel and Damian.
Laurel, might I suggest we use this distraction to get out of here and figure out what the hell's going on?
Do we want to get out of here, or do I want to push this until it breaks? Do you think I can push this until it breaks?
Well, that's gonna have to be up to your choice. You're the one who's gonna put yourself in danger doing the most danger, I would say.
I can test this again in little pieces along the way. Let's figure out. You didn't hear them say a name, did you? Alright. And I'll drop it and look around and start heading off.
The direction that
Probably.
Ronnie-
Well, yes, but probably the opposite direction from where we came in.
Okay.
Let's.
That's
see
perfect,
what we can do.
actually. So, the two of you, we're going to move to a different location.
Oh shit.
Never split the party.
We're splitting the party.
We have vastly split the party.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
intensely,
All right.
irrevocably.
At least you have some communication, and I can try to get back to people, I guess.
These kids over here. All right, Laurel and Damian, do you see where I have moved you to?
Yes, I am interested in what this is. What we have just uncovered.
You're on a beach.
We sure are.
Let's see. Well,
Not where I was expecting to spend my Saturday.
This was not where I was expecting to.
also, I'm going to expose you guys to the delight of my ridiculously punny naming schemes for these enemy NPCs.
Oh no.
Because I had to come up with something to call them so that I could label the different kinds of them. So all of them are puns, and all of them are puns on things to do with the dreams and sleep and different kinds of bugs.
Oh no.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Bad bug.
Get it? Get it? It's like a bed bug because you sleep in a bed,
Are you?
but it's evil.
Oh.
That's
A dream
horrendous.
beetle?
You should
Dream
die.
beetle. I don't want anybody to talk about my dad jokes ever again.
Nope. All right, you've got. Oh my god!
A Neromant. Oh my god.
Wow! Oh my god!
I'll leave you with
Zeke.
those ones for now. You're welcome.
Oh,
Thank you for
Victor.
appreciating how terrible my brain is.
Wow!
So I will let Damian and Laurel get their bearings on the beach, and then we'll hit back to Cammie real quick. And then, let's see, we're running out of time, so I think we will do the rest of our combat next week, if that's okay with everyone.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure.
Cool.
This is a cliffhanger to end on for sure. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
See, I
All
think
right.
Cammie's gonna pop down and say hi to these people hanging out on the roof.
Paisanos.
Be like, hey, how's it going?
They'll
She
just
literally
kind of-
jumps off of the roof
Okay.
to where they're
Totally
sitting.
They'll be only slightly surprised. They'll shrug and, same shit as always around here. Beautiful, perfect weather that never changes. Lovely sea breezes. Nothing interesting to do.
Yeah,
Do you want a beer?
Sure. Yeah, I'm new around here.
Oh, lucky you. How did you wind up in here?
I was sent to come look for someone. So here I am, but now I can't leave?
Yep. That's how it be.
How long haven't she'll, take the beer and crack it open. How long have you guys been here?
One of them will look thoughtfully and almost a month.
Almost a month. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The other one will just kind of shrug and, about a week.
Okay. How did y'all end up in here?
Came looking for family.
Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely didn't expect this.
No, not at all.
I don't think there was a way to expect this. This is weird.
This is definitely weird. You don't happen to have any idea of who's behind this or where to find someone?
No, I mean, the ones who were here first tried to figure it out, and then those, not people turned into bugs, and yeah, so we don't try to figure it out anymore, apparently.
Oh, so the people who were
I'm
here
not
first, where are they at?
around, just everybody's just kind of rolling with it. There's not
Right.
really much else to do. So we wander around, interact with people who don't have anything interesting to say, and
My
drink
problem is I'm
things
not
that
that
don't
kind
exist.
My problem is I'm not that kind of girl, and then she'll take a sip of that beer and be like, I need to figure out how to get out of here. Do you have any way to direct me to someone who was here first, or someone I should maybe look for, or a name?
Well, a lot of the people who were here first, I mean, they live in this part of town and have just kind of continued to live in this part of town. Their apartments are still where their apartments were.
Okay.
So, I mean, and they'll point to an apartment building across the way. And I think there are a couple different people who live in there if you want to.
Yeah, I might go venture a try. Can't hurt, right?
Yeah.
I don't really want to be in here forever. This, as cushy as this feels, it also feels terrible to me. Terrible. I'm not one for peace and quiet.
Yeah, it's a little. I mean, I don't mind peace and quiet, but this is a little too peaceful and too quiet.
Right, the uncanny peaceful quiet is the thing.
A little bit too gentrification over here.
Cool. I'm Cammie, by the way, but yeah, good luck. I'm gonna go see what I can find out and maybe break us all out of here.
That would be fantastic. I wish you the best of luck.
Do what I can. And she will hop off and go over to try and find that next apartment building. Oh, she'll chug the beer. She'll chug the beer first and then crush the can.
Nice.
Yeah.
If you let go of the can, it just vanishes.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, she she doesn't like throw it. She just drops it. Like she just opens as though it's gonna do a straight fall.
Yep, it falls like a couple inches and then just disappears.
And she's like, "Ooh, that's gross." Later, and then yeah, we'll hop off.
All right, and Damian and Laurel, you are on a beach now. You're on like a nice little boardwalk thing that leads right up to the sand. There's some like open community picnic tables around, and there's some tide pools.
I'm gonna
I guess Ragdoll's nice this
go
time of year.
look in the tide pools.
Yeah.
Empty?
Yep, empty. There's some coral, and like some seaweed, but no like little crabs or starfish or anything like that.
Anything interesting on the tables at all?
There's a flyer for the upcoming comic book expo.
Does it say all the
Yes.
exact same things that NPC
It
does?
says all the exact same things.
Let me guess, that's today?
It's over the next few days, but yes, it is available today.
Here, it's a wonderful day for a convention.
Do you think that's a good idea?
Nothing here will shut up about it.
True.
So, what do Laurel and Damian want to do?
I'm going to do one of the like little visual illusions.
Yeah, I don't think Ragdoll has anything like this, so this might be a good place to push the real world in.
Yeah, normally these beaches are pretty trashy, I would assume.
But before Laurel tries that, Damian is going to reach into his jacket and pull out his gun that he has actually been carrying for several weeks at this point.
Oh yeah. Oh, we've revealed your sixth superpower. It's the power of gun.
For his side special, Joker uses gun.
Everyone knows that's the best superpower. Gun.
He's just
Alakablam
back up
over
just
here.
in case. I don't
No,
know that
that's-
these things are actually going to be
That's smart.
weak
That's good.
against the powers. So
And I'm going to pull up the map again, see if we're on the water line. Like, actually.
You are.
Okay, so this is the natural water line. Then I'm going to just try to erase one of the picnic tables.
Okay. Interesting.
This is just visual, so it's not super big, but
So, kind of the same deal as before. You try to make the picnic table not be there. The picnic table wants to be there, so there's a clashing of, like, void and table with a, like, thin wavy line at the edge. And occasionally, as you do this, you can get little, like, brief flashes of much dingier sand, much, like, less well manicured beach.
Alright, I think I can do this. It'll just take some doing. And to be able to do this somewhere key, I think. Maybe that expo is a good idea.
whoever's behind this might
I mean, everything's talking
might
about
be
it.
there.
It's gotta be something. Oh boy.
He's a little bit too excited.
Yeah.
It's the fucking
Oh.
nerds.
We should probably
Alright.
get everyone before we leave. I don't want to go alone. As much as I trust you with the gun.
Yeah, getting them's probably a better choice than trusting me.
Well,
All right.
We'll go back and find them.
Well, that seems like an excellent place to end for the night.
Oh boy!
Uh-oh, Wes.
How's everybody feeling?
Laurel suddenly feels like she has the entire world on her shoulders.
I've got to find convention sounds.
I'm sorry, Wes.
No,
You
it's
don't
fine.
have to.
No.
Can we make this smell-o-vision? Because that would be an awesome smell.
Oh my god, no,
Oh,
I
no.
no,
Ew,
please, I
no.
do not
I
want to
think we
smell
would
the
all
Indianapolis
Just,
Civic Center.
Just
We
don't
would
shower for
all-
like 2 weeks.
When's the last time?
next
When's
week,
the last
and-
time anybody's been to a convention? You gotta get that convention smell.
Gotta get that,
We all know
that
what it
brand
is.
new convention smell.
What?
Yeah,
I don't really like
awful.
the smell of body odor and like hot dogs, so
be
I'm gonna
sure-
take a pass on that.
Be sure to roll out the Chessex dice
Vicarious
container.
con crud.
Just
Ugh.
need that thought, Zeke. Thanks.
Yep.
Oh,
Just a big old container of dice that you just stick your hands in to grab all your dice that you want. That 1,500 other people have done the same thing that day.
And licked their hands before they did it. 100%. You know
Oh
they
my god! Oh my god,
Or they
Leslee!
popped into their hand.
No, legit just licked hand and then
Sneezed.
put hand in the
Oh.
jar. Absolutely.
Or
You know,
sneezed or
somebody's done
something.
that. Yeah, sneak
Oh,
all,
Absolutely.
snot all over the hand. And
Yeah.
Monsters.
Direct
Whatever,
cough
yeah.
mucus into hand and then hand in dice pit.
Yep.
Monsters.
Anyway,
All right.
Conventions.
I do not.
Miss is a strong word. I don't miss conventions. I have a lot of nostalgia for conventions, but I don't miss them.
I never got to go to cool conventions. I went to like lame ones, like a Doctor Who convention in Huntsville. and like
I went to
Okay,
Wizard
okay,
World
Birmingham-
Chicago about 8 times.
Birmingham's has some neat ones, but they're all anime related. And then we've got well, I mean, I went to Dragon Con a bunch of years in a row, and Dragon Con's pretty great, but it's not like that's like a party. That's like a weekend long
true.
party. That's not like
That's
a
true.
convention. It's a convention. It's a party. Ask me about my Jason Momoa story. I'll tell you later in the
Oh
Discord.
God.
Yeah.
Oh.
I
I
heard
mean,
that one
hey,
before.
get your butt up
Good
here.
story.
We can split hotel rooms for PAX East or something.
Fun fact: every time I've been to a convention and cosplayed, it has been as a Doctor Who character.
I could see it.
That is a fun fact.
Amazing.
Send photos of Ryan as Dalek.
Oh, oh no! It's I will find a picture.
Please do. Yes, please,
Please do. Post it in
for
the
it.
Discord later.
Yeah.
We do. There's
Yeah,
a
share.
cosplay channel.
There's clothes channel.
Oh.
All right, friends. We have come to the end of another episode of Abnormalcy. So, you know the drill. Go around in a big old circle and rep your things.
Yeah. Hey everyone, I'm Raven Kennedy, played Laurel Kelton. I don't even have a good summary for how Lauren feels tonight. Like, oh boy. I work with Zeke on We Are Games. Progress on our new TTRPGs chugging along really well, mostly thanks to Zeke. And we're getting that ready pretty quickly, so look out for that in the near future, honestly. We'll see how quickly we get it up. I don't know what the schedule is, but that's what we got coming.
Oh, I'm next.
Yeah,
Oh my
you
gosh.
are.
My brain shut off. So I'm Leslee Everett. I've been Cammie Logan. Cammie's really fun to try and talk to more people and see what they have an idea of what's going on. Maybe crush a few more fake beers. You never know. But yeah, you can find me on Twitter at Leslee Wombat. You can find me on Twitch at Leslie_Wombat. I do a podcast called Hot Garbage Gaming. You can find our episodes there. And then I have a new thing coming up on Carrion Comfort, where on Tuesdays I am going to make popsicles and play video games. And we're going to play through Life is Strange first. So come hang out and eat popsicles. Well, I guess watch me eat popsicles. I'll tell you the recipe, though, and hang out. And that'll be on Tuesdays at 8:30. Yeah. Comfort sickle, you know.
Comforts.
That's what it's called.
It's an interesting name.
I wanted to. It was her decision.
Oh.
It's a lovely name. It's a lovely name, but it's her decision. It's her show.
I'm Chad Osborn. I've been playing Brayden. Same thing as always, you know. IKEA_Viking for all socials. I'm mostly on Twitter though. Part of Near Dark Society with Chicago by Night, which we are going to be doing live because as of today, our internet is actually working, which is exciting. And so yeah, come check us out on Monday for that. Sunday, however, I mentioned it last week here, but we weren't able to do it. So this week we're going to be doing a one-shot that's set in the Resident Evil universe, which is exciting. Our good friend who, if you watch Death Attack, Javi, he's going to be running that one shot because he loves Resident Evil, knows all the lore and everything. So that's gonna be really exciting. So if you're into that kind of stuff, Near Dark Society on Twitch, if you want to follow the Twitter and Instagram and all that stuff, Near Dark Society. Join the Discord if you want to talk about Death Attack or Chicago by Night or whatever you feel like. Just come hang out.
I'm so
That's me.
jealous. I'm so jealous. A, because I would love to play in that because of what I found out in the Discord earlier today, and also B, you beat me to a Resident Evil game.
I'm sorry.
You son of a bitch.
Where you pick Silent Hill instead.
I wanted to do the Silent Hill cult game, but that was full by the time. We ended up doing the what was that game we did, Wes? It was the first game I played with you.
We did VHC. It was the thing, correct? Yep, the thing. Well,
Yes.
it wasn't the thing, but it was the Terror on the HMS Ponderosa.
Yes. Colt, very good for Silent Hill. But that's me. I'm done.
I'm Ryan Allen. I played Damian Walsh, who apparently has a gun. Is a new superpower.
You said that like you were confused that you had a gun.
I forgot it was on my character sheet for like how many weeks now. And I'm just scrolling through my equipment. I'm like, oh yeah, there's a gun on here. Right. He's been carrying this the entire time. I'm from over on the 5 Foot Square. You can find us there playing Lancer some weeks and D&D other weeks, though apparently we're just running one-shots from time to time. This week I'm hoping 100% to finally play the Lancer boss fight that we've been putting off for like a month now because people keep getting busy. That's this Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern. I just need one more of my players to confirm with me. That's it. Please confirm for me so we can run a game. Finally.
If you play in a 5 Foot Square game, answer your fucking phone. Respond to the Google Calendar invite. Thank you for all that you do, Ryan.
Yeah. Aside from that, you can find me at Red Wizard Ryan on Twitter. Also 5 Foot Square. I manage that Twitter account as well. And I just post random crap. That's what I. Wes.
Oh yeah, what's up, dude? My name is Wes, and
Nar.
I can't even fucking do that. If you want to touch some powder or shred some waves, bro, you can
Touch
take
some powder?
You take to the 101 all the way down to the PCH, and then you hit up right outside where Freddy's. So hi, my name's Wes. I play Ronnie Rasmussen, the human volcano, and I am so glad to play this game. Sorry for the delay tonight. I got my hair done, and it apparently takes longer than what was estimated to bleach your entire head. So we've learned something today. But yeah, so thank you so much. I appreciate all your patience, everybody in the table and everything like that. What we have coming up is tomorrow, mañana, we've got the next episode of Heart Descend to Drum Beats. It's called Heart Decay. And after this episode, we have 2 more episodes left of Heart. And then they'll be taking a quick break. But do not fret, because there will be a new show taking its time slot, Displaced and Disorderly, a Cyberpunk Red series run by the wonderful Dave Kimball, and with a wonderful cast of characters that we are going to be announcing at some point. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. Like Leslee said, keep an eye out for Comfort Sickle, and also just some other random streams until we get off of hiatus from some of our other streams. We're very busy people around here, so I'm trying not to do that thing where I overload us with 15, shows a week, because then I lose my mind, and then everybody else loses their mind because I lose my mind. Because you get me manic like this, like I have been not every Friday. I'm just manic. If you like what you see here, please. I made a post on Twitter. If you sub on Twitch, that's amazing, but you're a sub. But if you patronize us on Patreon, you're a dom. And if you do both, then you're a switch. Who
said that?
Who said that, Chad? Who said that, Chad? You did. That's right. You did, Chad. But yeah, no, if you like what we do here, then please do consider supporting us. We have a lot of great tiers that you can go and throw some support behind. We do weekly movie clubs, things of that nature. You get to play in a monthly campaign run by me. And we're going to be making some changes to that at some point as well. That there will be another tier added, so that you can choose if you want to do a higher tier, run games by me, and then a different tier for somebody else. But we also have somebody else that's going to be running games for Patreon. So yeah, cool. And we do a lot. We don't just like run D&D or Vampire the Masquerade in our monthly Patreon campaigns. We get to do the play testing of games like Solemn Veil Solemn Veil, a game that was on Kickstarter and is not even out yet. But I get to run that for my patrons because you know what? That's just how cool I am. You know the wonderful system called Lancer that's developed by Massive Press? Well, they have a quick start out that's called, it is an alpha quick start called Icon. It is a far future fantasy RPG, and we're going to be running that as well at some point. Have you heard of the wonderful comic book series Die by Kieran Gillen, the author of Wicked and Divine? Well, guess what? Did you know that there's an alpha tabletop RPG system that Kieran Gillen developed? That is, it's only an alpha right now. Would you like to play it? So would I. Come join the Patreon campaign, Patreon tier, Archon tier, and you can do that. And you can do that. That link is in the chat there. If you want to see other streams like this one and more, then you can go ahead and check us out on YouTube. Please subscribe, like, comment, interact. I like to interact, but if people don't comment, then I can't interact back. So, you know, that's just kind of how that works. But we have so many wonderful shows on there, and there's so many other great things like this show, Iron City by Night, Crack the Sky Alpha, various playthroughs of games that I've played like Control, Last of Us Part 2, Alien Isolation. I peed my pants on stream on that one. And the most recent one, Leslee and Ben play the Dark Pictures anthology, Little Hope. You can see that, the full playthrough. Leslee screams a bunch. It kind of hurts my ears, but it's really funny.
I'm so sorry.
You're fine. Consider following me on Twitter for hot takes, wrestling opinions, thirst traps. I don't fucking know. What do you want from me? I just put whatever I want on there. And I'm pretty great, and I'm pretty funny. And you can follow Comfort Carrion on all our socials. The links are down below, as well as all over the place. So you can follow us there. You can buy merch, thirsttrapmothman.threadless.com. Wow, I should really rebrand again for the third time. But yeah, thirsttrapmothman.threadless.com. You can find merch for this show and other great shows in the stream. And also just merch that's just like some fucking shit that poured out of my brain. I might make a Mind Milk shirt. Or we're the Baskin Robbins of mental illness. So, you know, other things like that. You know, stuff like that. It's fucking great. It's fantastic. Hey, do you have a company that makes dice? Tabletop RPG stuff? Things that are like G Fuel? Raycon? Liquid Death? Water? Then consider sponsoring us. And Seltzer, yeah. Consider sponsoring us. Because we do this completely free. All this content here that is produced for you is made free. Paid for by my own pocket. Consider patronizing us, merchandising us. I'm quite poor. I'm so poor that my financier has said that I'm going to have to sell my second home. It's crazy. No, I'm so kidding. Sorry. I'm completely kidding. No. But we gladly do it. We gladly make this content from the bottom of our heart. But if you would like to see more of it, and if you'd like to see this succeed, and see more great shows like a potential Kids on Bikes stream, or maybe Call of Cthulhu, or something of that nature, then consider patronizing us, or tipping by hitting !tip. That gives money to not just myself, but the mod team that disperses evenly amongst the CCS team. Things of that nature. So, you know, consider that. It's hard out here for a pimp. There's the rest of the parts of that song. It's from Hustle and Flow. You can watch it. It's a great movie. And that's
Grammy
it.
Award-winning 3-6 Mafia.
3-6 Mafia won a Grammy because of that movie.
Yeah, they did.
Don't.
That song.
And that's me. Zeke, please take it away. I've talked for so long. And now my voice is... Yeah.
Wes, I love and appreciate you so much. I'm Zeke Nelsons. I've been your facilitator for the evening. When I'm not doing this, I am also the founder and president of We Are Games, which the lovely Raven Kennedy mentioned earlier. And yeah, we're working on our tabletop RPG To War, which as soon as I've got that ready for... I mean, functionally it is ready to go, but I want the player guide ready to go for our alpha playtesting so that I can run a game here on Carrion Comfort and have my players be able to read the player guide and make a character. But as soon as that happens, we'll be running a game on here, which will hopefully be a really excellent time. And we've always got a myriad of other little things in the works on the back burner. I'm also, in addition to being the facilitator for this show and a mod here on the Twitch channel, I'm also a mod on Carrion Comfort's Discord, which you should definitely join because it's a lot of fun. We watch movies and play video games together. We've got a dedicated Valheim server. Everybody's always playing Dead by Daylight. Like, it's a great time. You should join the Discord. I think that's all I've got for you guys tonight. So everybody go have a nice evening. Enjoy your weekend. Do something fun. Try not to work too hard. It's the weekend. Enjoy yourself. And remember that comfort comes soon.
It's the freaking weekend, baby. About to have me some fun.
Feeling left out from the back, you gotta go rogue. 5 years from now, will this even matter? You hope you don't know where to go. Construction every turn up on the road. Live life thinking why it's going so slow. Looking at the clock, wondering why mama's not home. You waited way too long. You noticing a pattern in your own. Fuck all the good times, it's a past tense. I sleep and wake up when the world ends. Those memories, they so hard to forget. Question every day, are we there yet? Gone too far to change, time to get your rollerblades. That smile is worth the wait, here comes better days. All these thoughts I have in my head got me blinded from the sunset. I'm trying hard to stop the rain, 'cause smiling doesn't feel the same. I just called to tell you drive safe. Will I see you in the morning? 'Cause I just wanna feel your touch. 'Cause I don't think I had enough. The smiles turn to frowns quick. Need a break from night shifts. That's where the hours pass too slow. Leave no time to grow. My favorite things, milk with cookies and cream. I swear, where did the good times go? It don't show no more. Polaroid photos looking like a movie scene. Thank you for the memories, I don't know what it means. It's broken, don't know how to fix it. I need a minute, I never go away like a hiccup. I'm far from finished, just made me happy, girl, I need it right now. A couple laughs, then I'm at the picture, sundown. This ain't no time to cry, we don't have much time. Gone too far to change, time to get your rollerblades. That smile is worth the wait, here comes better days. All these thoughts I have in my head got me blinded from the sunset. I'm trying hard to stop the rain, 'cause smiling doesn't feel the same. I just called to tell you